Hey guys, this is Prashant, and today we will talk about Git and GitHub. So this is the overview of our tutorial. So first we install Git and create a GitHub account. So first of all, let's install Git. If we are using Linux, then the command for Linux is sudo apt get install Git, and if we are using Mac and Windows, then go to the Git SCM website for downloading the Git for it. So let's install sudo apt install Git. So I already installed it. So so first of all, what is Git, or what is a version control system? So version control system is a system that keeps record of your changes, allow for collaborative development, allows you to know who made that changes in your project and when it changes that file, and it also allow you to revert any changes, go back to a previous state. So next, what is Git? So Git is started in 2005, created by Linus Torvald. It is a distributive version control system, which the your code also in your local and also in remote system, or if you are collaborating with your friend, then that repository copy is in your friend's computer. So it is a distributive version control. So user keep entire code and history on their location machines. Users can make any changes without internet access if you are using it. So next, what is the key concepts of Git version controls? So basically, there are many key concepts like snapshots. If you are changing your files in any point of time, then you essentially record what all your files look like at a given point of time. So a snapshot is this. Now commit is the information about how file changed from previously, or reference to the commit that came before it, or a hash code name. Commits nothing but a tracker in which you have to stop that code. So commit is that. Now what is the repositories? Repositories like a folder in your computer, or so in this Git we known as it we know it as repositories. What is repositories? A collection of all the files and the history of those files which we are changing and which we are tracking, and consist of all your commits and place where all your hard work is stored basically. So then what is a cloning? Cloning is nothing about if you want to copy somewhere else's repository in your system, then we use clone. And if you are uh, hosting your repository in a remote server, then we if we committed any if your friend is committed any changes in that repository, then we pull that changes in your local repositories. Okay. If we committed our code and want to push it in a remote server, then we use pushing. So what is branches? Mainly there is one main branch in your repository or your project file, which is known as master. If you want to add some features in that project, then we add that feature in new branch or mail, or you can commit it to the master branch. But if you want to know what feature added in that project, so we can track by it by branches. So let's create our folder let's using mkdir. For mkdir is basically a terminal command which create a directory. Let's create a projects file, projects folder. So here is our project folder. Then navigate to our project folder. So there is nothing in this folder, so let's create a new file, like if like your name dot txt. So this is your file. Let's create another file. There, here is your files. So if you want to initialize a git repository in your folder, then we use git init. This create a empty repositories which track all your data. So let's add these two files in the git repository using git add dot, if like this, your name dot txt, and second one your. So these two files are added to our git repositories. Let's commit our changes. Commit and git commit minus m means if you are if you want to comment out it what you changes, then let's edit name files. Okay, so let's so we are added two files in our git repository. If we want to check the status of our files, then we use git status. So here is it is saying on the branch master nothing to commit, working tree clean. So we here is nothing. So let's change our files. Let's add my name here. So if we track the status, so here it is saying the yourname2.txt is modified. So it tracking our files for any changes. If we changed any file in our working directory, then it track that file. So let's add it. Previously we are using file name here, but if we add dot here, then it add all your changes in the git repository. So git add dot, then git commit with message name edit. Okay, so if we want to check if what commits are made in our repository, then we use git log. Here are the commit details. The latest commit was a head, which is added by name added comment with, and the previous one is added same name files. Okay, if we are using a latest commit, then it is called as a head. Okay, let's create a new branch. If we want to know how many branches in our project, then we use get branch. So here is only one branch here, the master. So let's create one new branch. Let's name it test. So if we want to connect our test branch, then we use checkout test. So we are switching to branch test. So if we are changing any file in this, it not appeared in master, it only appears in test branch, but all the files are copied in test branch. let's add let's change some files. Let's add okay. If you check the git status, your name.txt is modified, so let's add it. So let's check out the git log. So here are the commits. So we our latest commit was in test branch. So here is the details: name added to your name, head test, and author was Prashant, and dot dot. So let's check out to our master branch. If we are previously we made changes in yourname.txt, but if we check out to master, then our changes are not visible in master branch. Let's check this out. Let that there is no name like your name is core. Okay, so if if we want to change our master branch, then we want to merge the test branch into master, so that the latest commits and changes in the test branch is uh, visible in master branch. So we can use merge test. So here is updating this. Fast forward your name +1. So one file changed. Now check out the your name.txt. Here is. So okay, that's right. If we check out the git log, here is name added to. Now the latest commit was head master test. This means that the two branches master and test are merged together. So guys, if you like this video, then like, and if you want to ask something, then comment and subscribe.